Hey TPK, welcome to the Showdown show. Today I have Altios with me. Say hey Altios.
Hello.
You did the hey early again.
Well, you paused and then you continued. It's not how that works.
Starting the show is an art form. So like what are we on? Episode 4. I'm not very good at this yet. Alright, I want to do
Yes.
the celebration one. So I'm done with Unop after collecting 5,000, which is just peanuts compared to the other ones people have been doing. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna pull up for the benefit of the Showdown show people. The individual. By the way, if you don't know about individual ore rankings, click on other, scroll down to the bottom. This is my favorite stats page of all time.
It's so nice.
Now let's go to Unob, and you can see I've got my 6K Unob mined, and I'm very proud of that too. But Altios with like almost 10 times more than me. I hear you're done though. Are you done?
I hope so. I've finished paying back Zupa.
This is a lot of money too, because my calculations are that the 10K Unop rad is about 500 Unop, depending on your pickaxe level. So this is like so much money. Well, all right, let's rough it out. So 54 plus 34, 27. So about 3.2 mil.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
What a great money sink.
I alone spent just over $1 million, I believe it totaled out to, by the end of my expedition.
All right, so the next thing I want to talk about is our new RPG rules. So this has been a group project between me, Altios, and Zupa, who's our new moderator. Hopefully we'll have him on soon to talk about that. We simultaneously shortened the rules as well as expanded the rules. Let's just like head over to it now, I guess. Can't really train while I'm talking about this. You can see, I wish I had the old rules pulled up, but it was just huge. I never got a word count. I would have to guess it would be like 1,500 to 2,000 words. Like, that thing was ridiculous. But if you read all of these words, it's 280, which is significantly less. And my hope is that a new player comes in, takes a look at these rules, and it's just like, okay, this is all self-explanatory. So if you click on extended rules as well, you can see here is everything, every bullet point I've ever created, very specific. So I want to talk about 2 of the rules in particular, which have seen some changes. And the first one, the more important one, is the multiple accounts rule. So if you click on it, you get the specific thing. You also get a link, which you can paste to people if you copy it from the URL bar. Now we have exact criteria for how to get a sibling in a storage account for players who, in the past, it's like you're not really sure how to do this. So step 1, you have to contact a mod or an admin before you create the account. There's honestly a lot of words still here, but like if you're going to want to make an account, you should read all of these words. The highlights are that for sibling accounts, I've removed some page restrictions. I think the only page restriction was daily gift, but regardless, any page restriction on sibling accounts has been removed now. So now that flag that you are a sibling account to another player just allows us moderators to keep track of you differently.
Correct.
I know we've gotten many complaints in the past, like, well, why can't I claim daily gift? It makes no sense. You're blessing us anyway, saying like, this is okay. So it's gone now. And we've also clarified what's not allowed as well. So sibling accounts are not allowed to constantly claim event Pokemon and trade them over. So like Solaces and Spirits, they have to be both played in the spirit of the game. That's up to our discretion. And as for storage accounts, we have set hard restrictions on when a player will be allowed to create a storage account. So these restrictions are here. 2 days of playtime, a TPK member for more than a month, and you have 2,000 or more Pokemon stored in your box. Storage accounts are only allowed to trade, so they're not allowed to battle, map, mine, or get events in daily gift. Now, the game already should not allow these accounts to do these things. There's some code written to make sure storage accounts can't actually do this stuff. And maybe side note, there are some... I think storage accounts can still battle, but maybe we should take care of that.
Yeah, I actually didn't know that. It might have been something that I haven't tried.
Yeah, but I mean, if a player was going to abuse these accounts, we know, like we're on here all the time. So I want to mention like why people need storage accounts, and because of the way the database works, where user IDs are tied to Pokemon, and when you search, such as in your box or in other places in the game, it's pulling from that list of Pokemon that belongs to you. But if that list gets very long, then there's a lot of places in the game where it can start to become laggy. And I've been trying to pull back on some of those things and help out, such as with the Trainer Square update. But there's still many places in the game where having 10,000 Pokemon is just unsustainable. So the point of a storage account is to allow players to offload that Pokemon. And it's also tradition in the Pokemon RPG community. You know, people like these things.
While I do appreciate storage accounts, we'll definitely have to come up with some kind of an update in the near future to address trades, because trade limit being 150 is pretty ridiculous for people that have, tens of thousands of Pokemon already, and if they want to make a storage account, sure, they can do that, but it's going to take hours to send over all the Pokemon because they have to recreate hundreds of trades.
I will transfer your Pokemon if you have 10,000 or, if you want to transfer 5,000 Pokemon. I can do that in the database very quickly. The fact of the matter is, like, to do that feature, I have to recode trades because the current design in the database, as well as in the code for the trade system, is that I can't make much more Pokemon per trade without it starting to lag a lot.
Oh, okay.
Every time you add a new Pokemon to a trade, it's making a whole new row in the database, and then that row is it's not very efficient.
Gotcha.
Like, it could help if we were doing the TPPC style, just a drop down thing. Our trade window is a lot more advanced because it allows searching and all that stuff. I don't know if we're ever going to get to the point where I'm going to recode trades, because trades really work right now. Like, I haven't heard about any bug reports with trades. Like, have you?
No. In the past few months, anyways.
Yeah, so I just kind of don't want to touch it. So this week on the map engine, I've been doing a lot of work on objects. In fact, I've ported over every single object in the game that isn't a quest object. Today, you can see these Pokeballs. Like, everything's a Pokeball right now. All the things I've been testing with. Oh god, I just got an error. Session invalid. So I want to demo a few things on the map engine just to like get people hyped up. So first of all, right now, this is the mobile mode. In fact, there is only a mobile mode because I want to make sure that the map engine's mobile first. That way I can easily backport it into desktop mode. You can see there's more buttons now. So we've got settings, which is displayed down here. We've got the bag, which right now is a server error. That's nice. This new thing, quest book, which has not been implemented yet. We've got a run toggle. So if I click this, I'll just start running all the time now. We've got the key item and interact.
It's a work in progress.
I want to show you encountering Pokemon. So I got this. I can run away. There you go. We got an Nidoran. Can release it. And then, so now let's do the objects. So this one's an actual Pokeball. So it's got an item inside. So let's interact with it. And then got the antidote, blah, blah, blah. I don't know what this guy is. This guy's a test. This is dialogue testing. It's a big test. I'm super excited for the new Mystic. So I implemented an animation into it where when you cast a spell with the Mystic will animate. All right. Ask about mystery boxes. Break the seal. All right, let's break the mystery box seal again.
Oh man.
Isn't that epic?
We're opening loot boxes now.
Let's do another one. Mystic Greed. Change the text a little bit. Got the same animation. Shiny spell. And then a new feature. A Lotus spell. I actually don't know if we're going to release this one, but while it was in the code, I know we talked about it a few Showdown shows ago, to use ALOLA to turn the Pokemon into its Alolan form to get like shiny Alolan and stuff.
Right.
So while I was in the code, I just went ahead and did this. But it's still up in the air. That all works. This one, yeah, this one's the Kingdom Lock guy. It's Kingdom Lock and Locker NPC. This is the best name ever.
Yeah.
It's this guy. Hey, want a Pokemon? Hey. So, yeah, Satch, there's an object called Pokeguy, which just literally gives you a Pokemon, and like then you can't get it again, obviously. You got it. So
Awesome.
And then there's the fight.
Oh, you're gonna lose.
Level 13. Yeah. So that's like your Regice or your Celebi.
Right.
So if I go back, you should notice that the Pokeball is gone. I hope. Yeah, it's gone. So Satch, what are you looking forward to in the map system?
Not directly like a visual thing in game, but I'm really excited for being able to work on the maps in a more consistent rate and not have to spend, 5-10 minutes exporting everything, getting all the different files, opening the files, editing them to grab the tile info, uploading it in the panel, and then just kind of guessing and make sure it works. Mm-hmm. It'll be a lot easier to test my stuff on TPK versus just kind of looking at it and deciding, okay, this should be good.
Yeah, so do you think it's just gonna make it faster, or do you think you're actually gonna get a better quality map from doing that process?
I think it could be a little bit of both, because being able to test early, like obviously I could have done it before, I just never really wanted to take the time to upload it several times before I was finished. I think having the accessibility now will encourage me or any other map makers to want to test it and like work on it while they're actually able to see their progress to get a better feel of what it is. Because for all the maps that I've done so far, I've just worked on them from tiled, so I didn't have any like actual exploration. I just looked at the map as a whole or at different sections of the map, and I was like, okay, this looks fine. And then whenever the whole thing's put together, then I just upload it. But I think it'll be neat to get a feel for the maps before it's finished.
And you're also going to have to spend a lot of time with it because I'm tasking you with doing the map conversions. It's going to be a lot of work.
That's okay. I'll be looking forward to it.
Yeah, you're going to tell me all the things that's wrong with the way I've done my objects.
Yeah.
You have creative liberty to add more things that are already there. Like in terms of Pokeballs or like that Pokeguy object. That was actually in the original maps, but it was never used.
Right.
Yeah, hopefully you can get some more production value out of what's already there.
Yeah. I'm really excited for the new map engine. It's going to be such an overall nice experience.
All right, well, that's about it for this week. See ya.
Bye.